Just out of curiosity, would I be able to add you on Steam? Yeah, of course. If you message me on Discord, I can give you the name after the stream.
You have no...
Let us look at our deduct...
That's fair. Right. Shoes. What is it? Do shoes. Looking for something specific? Black. I would say came back with the shoes. Okay, so for the quiz, I shall get to that in a moment. Can I have a tea, please? Fuck you, moo. I would say that. Woo! Look at that! Aren't I good? Look at me.
You got a new subscriber!
Hamito! Thank you for the 1 tier subscription! Thank you, I greatly appreciate you. You didn't have to, honestly, but thank you, I love you. Mwah! My letter working now.
You got a new subscriber!
Thank you, Hamito, for gifting that 1 tier sub to Commander Kuja. Thank you, mwah. Appreciate your face. Oh, that's alright.
You got a new subscriber!
It is evident that the Bishop of Knightsbridge's killers were after something specific, and that they did not find it. Reverend, I shall ask you one more time. Open the chest. The item they were seeking must still be inside. It is unlikely that they will let this matter rest. They will most certainly return to finish what they started.
And I'm telling you once more, the chest is locked and shall remain so.
Very well. We have reached an impasse. You are a stubborn man, Reverend. Watson, accompany our friend to the police station and return with Inspector Baines. Baines and no one else. I shall wait for you here. Go. Alone at last. Now I can continue my investigation.
God damn it. God damn it, Holmes. Thank you, Hamito, for gifting 2 subs to the channel. I greatly appreciate you. You didn't have to, but thank you so much. I appreciate your face. And your face. You honestly didn't have to, but I thank you.
Alone at last.
Tell me you got a lockpick it.
This lock should be easy to... This lock should be easy to pick. Let's see.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I see, okay.
That's not right.
God damn it. Biscuits. I know I didn't have to, but I wanted to do that. Thank you. Again, appreciate your face. Oh, wait, no, I didn't do it right. There?
There we are. It is simplicity itself. There isn't anything much in this room. It must be used as a reading or meditation room. An ink stain, quite fresh. This stain is just on the edge of the rug. Let's see. There is nothing on the floor, yet the ink must have soaked through the rug.
Very odd.
An ink stain. This inkwell was tipped over recently. The ink stain on the floor comes from the ink on the rug, but they are not in the same place. Someone has moved the rug recently.
I appreciate your face, Amito. Much loves.
Apparently, someone wanted to hide this statue.
Why?
This horse resembles a large chess piece. There is a message underneath this statue. Let's see.
A message. What lack of imagination, use your passion for chest. The last square on which knight will place himself after having covered all the others will be the right one. I love you.
This message was written by a woman, but for whom was it intended? Interesting, this chess game.
Yes, very interesting. Yay! My wonderful husband has brought me tea. And you also have a tier 1 sub.
I have a tier 1 sub?
Yeah. Amito gifted us, subscribed and gifted 2 subs. To you and Dark. Oh, I repaired them, by the way. They're yours. I hope so too. And I will figure out a way too. I'll see what I can do. Okay, Sweet Pops. Level 2. Thank you for the tea. I'm just gonna say it. God damn it.
Thank you for the tier 1 sub.
There you go. That's Mark for you. Oh, go away. I have streaming to do. So. There!
I am missing.
Okay, right, so I can't get anything. What am I missing here? Sherlock, move forward. Sherlock. Move forward, damn it!
There is nothing on the... That is curious. There is something strange on the floor. Certain stone... That is curious. There is something strange on the floor. Certain stones have been marked out, just like a chessboard. I need something.
Like... Sherlock being a potato, yes. Quite.
That's not right. Start again.
Oh. Only one thing pops up. I have no idea. Sherlock hasn't complained to me yet, so I'm assuming what I'm doing is right. Again, Sherlock hasn't whined at me yet, so I'm assuming what I'm doing is correct. I don't even know how this is actually meant to work. At this point, I'm just kind of clicking random and hope what I'm doing is correct. Oh, look at that pattern. That's a nice pattern. I made a pattern. Look at that. You need to visit all of the tiles once. Oh. So visit the tiles at least once. Oh, I see. Alright.
This last piece should be the good one. It will have to be pulled free. I need some. I need.
That's not
I need.
Nope.
I need.
Nope. There we go. Each tile only once. Oh, okay, I get it now. That's clever. I like that. 24th of April. My love, what a beautiful spring. And what a marvelous day. Our dear youngest child's birthday. Every moment is so precious as our child blossoms, and without a doubt he will soon be talking. I am sure that his first words will be for you. He misses you so much, as I do. Are you sure you cannot get away on Sunday after Vespers? I cannot thought that. 14th of September, my darling, I know that you think I'm insistent, but we absolutely must legitimize our union. We cannot live in sin all our lives. 3rd of March. Rest assured, my dear, that I understand your position is not easy, but you have you thought about ours, the children's and mine, and I cannot allow our children's future to be compromised. Think about it, my love. What is a so-called scandal next to the well-being of your family? You must become husband and wife legally to finally form a real Oh.
A packet of letters addressed to the Reverend. They were written by a woman who mentions his illegitimate children. Their affair isn't official. Perfect. I have you now, my wayward Reverend.
But yeah, thank you for the tip, actually. I greatly appreciate it.
Ah, Watson, you were gone a terribly long time, and Inspector Baines isn't with you.
I'm afraid not, Holmes. We were unable to find him.
Dr. Watson would not allow me to contact any inspector other than this Baines. What manners! I am a man of the church.
My dear Reverend, I notice that you are a chess lover. I trust you will excuse me, but I am never able to resist the appeal of a half-finished game.
You are an expert at chess. Very well, then. What do you want now?
As you might have guessed, resolving your small chess problem has allowed me to discover some very interesting letters.
Letters? What do they say?
Reverend, why hide these letters here and run the risk of the bishop finding them?
Holmes, what's in the letters?
Not now, Watson.
Where else could I have hidden them? My own chambers are too austere. They could offer no cover. I knew, however, that His Excellency, may he rest in peace, would not notice my game.
The contents of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's chest interest me greatly. Give me the elements you hold, Reverend.
Out of the question.
I am a gentleman, and it would distress me to be obliged to pass this correspondence across to your superiors.
Holmes, I know that the end justifies the means, but allow me to express some reservations about how you are proceeding.
You say you're a gentleman, but I hear nothing but the words of a blackmailer. The stems that you are looking for are scattered about this room. Manage by yourself. You have no...
Okay.
Oh, look. A host.
Thank you, Hamito, for the host. I greatly appreciate you, and I don't deserve your generosity. Right, let's see.
I am missing.
Do I need 6 of them? Ah. All the pins? Don't tempt me with those kinds of words, Kiwi. You're way too generous. You deserve all the support you get. Thank you. I'm gonna cry. You're gonna make me cry on stream. Thank you.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Oh, what should we do next, Holmes? You are great. Is that every pin? Let's see. Oh. 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 Fuck! Fuck! Right. One obviously goes there. One obviously goes there. One goes there. Oh. Ooh. Bollocks! Balls? Wait. No. Oh. Damn it! Right. One goes there, one goes there, one goes there. And...
These traces reveal that the thieves tried to open this chest.
I didn't see that clue. What did I do? What is this? What is this absolute baloney? Am I missing one? I think you need to put a pin in order to solve the puzzle. They go in A order, I know that. But it's just, what order do they go in? Oh? Oh.
Impossible.
That's 7 to 7, Yori. I'm missing one. Yeah, you're right, I'm missing a pin. Oh! And that's all the backseat gaming.
You have won.
Evidently, as I always do. What are you able to tell us about the Bishop of Knightsbridge's last days? Did anyone come to visit him? Did he seem worried, anxious? Do not omit the smallest detail.
His nephew came to see him yesterday at His Excellency's request. I found this visit a little peculiar because the young man rarely visits his uncle.
Do you know why that might be? Were they on bad terms?
I don't think so. It's rather a consequence of his work. The young man is employed within the archive section of the Royal Library, which doesn't leave him with a lot of free time.
Do you know the reason for his summons?
No, but the conversation was very heated. It only lasted for a few minutes and ended with the nephew in a terrible rage.
Interesting.
I've answered your questions. Will you now let me contact the authorities?
I'm afraid not, Reverend. Not just yet. All right, now we can open the safe.
Thank you for the help, dude. I really appreciate it. This worked. This worked, and this worked. Then that one. That one.
Now I can open the chest.
Nice.
Here we are. I am eager to discover what remarkable treasure could justify such an act of barbarity.
Extraordinary.
This chest is impenetrable. How is it possible? No one other than the bishop should be able to open it.
You open the chest with disconcerting ease, Holmes.
I've seen and heard quite enough. This time you won't stop me.
Catch him, Watson.
What the? But why?
Run, Watson. Hurry.
Who's in?
He's escaped. I hope that your motivations are founded, Holmes. I don't much like skirting around the edges of the law like this.
It is annoying. Let's leave without delay.
What have you found in the chest, Holmes? What in there is so precious for these men to commit such terrible acts?
The Reverend was telling the truth. Nothing important was locked inside the chest, apart from a few religious items which are hardly worth stealing.
So, we haven't made any headway. Perhaps the police will.
By the time the police arrive, we shall be a long way from here, Watson. We are leaving.
That's odd. Oh, well that's where Baker Street is.
We have crossed London at a breakneck speed. We could have knocked someone over, and naturally I had to pay the cabbie out of my own pocket.
Watson, stop complaining. We have to analyze the clues found at the bishop's house.
Yes, let's do that.
I can analyze... No.
Watson. No, not Watson. Sherlock. Thank you. Nope. No. Analyze the clue.
I must analyze... I can see something. I can see tooth marks,
Oof.
rather deep ones. I'd say of incisors and a canine.
Ouch. Must have hurt.
I haven't finished my analysis. Tooth marks, rather deep ones. I can't do.
What am I meant to do?
Fragments of skin, a phalanx. This finger wasn't cut off, it was ripped off. Fragments of...
Ew.
I can see something.
Yes, I can see something. Well, yes, it's a finger.
Black and damp earth under the nail. Interesting. I can't do... Fragments of... Tooth marks, rather deep. Fragments of skin, a phalanx.
Jesus.
This finger wasn't cut off, it was ripped off.
The pincers.
I haven't finished.
No, I made mistake.
I haven't finished. I can see something.
I would like to... There we go.
Bite marks on this severed finger. I am afraid of the significance.
Ow.
The thieves didn't get what they wanted. When they were faced with the bishop's refusal to cooperate, one of the gang shook his finger at him to indicate that he was responsible for his unfortunate state.
And the poor man, whose head was the only part of him not bound by ropes, bit the finger violently enough to sever it.
Ow.
An uncommonly savage act.
Watson, I am certain that when we have explained the reasons behind this sudden bestiality, we will have revealed a larger part of the mystery.
My thumb hurts. My thumb hurts. Where does my thumb hurt?
I have cut a small piece off the rope. That should be enough. This rope is only worn on one side. I need something. A lot of fragments of black stone are wedged into this rope. Their color seems unnatural, but they are too small for me to examine them. Black and damp earth. This rope is only worn on this rope. This rope.
Remix.
I must compare the samples of earth that I found.
Right.
This fragment of stone is very smooth, and it seems to be of a peculiar quality. I shall have to strip it with one of my products. This stone appears to be the same as those found within the rope's fibers. This stone is granite, covered in black paint. The fragments found in the rope and this piece of granite come from the same place.
Interesting.
There is something written on this scalpel. I should clean it.
Yes. Water?
I can't do that. I can't. I can make out WCCH. What do the initials stand for? How many hospitals are there in the Whitechapel area, Watson?
If we count public dispensaries, enough to keep us busy for an entire month. Did this scalpel come from a hospital?
Yes, as the initials WCCH engraved upon it show us. We must think on how best to deal with this. We do not have the time to investigate every hospital in Whitechapel. I must compare the samples of earth that I found. And if I mixed this earth with another substance, now it must all be stirred. The samples of earth taken from beneath the fingernail and from the ropes originate from the same place.
How do you know?
It took just a little water to analyze the consistency. The soil has retained its moisture, even though there hasn't been rain in London for over a week.
This soil could come from the bank of a river, or somewhere where the evaporation is slower. A mine, perhaps, or a trench.
The banks of the Thames are clay soil, unlike our samples, so we can rule that out. The nearest mines are 12 miles away, so I would rule that out also. I would therefore conclude your last theory to be nearer the mark.
A trench?
A pit. Watson, bring me your register of the London hospitals.
Studying the scalpel has given you an idea, then?
Indeed.
I'll get it.
Oh, you now control Watson. Can I move? Can I move? I would like to move. I would love to move.
Here is where I write my stories about Holmes's cases, and I've got work to do.
If this isn't it. Come on, man, walk forward.
Female anatomy. I should put this book somewhere else.
Oh, damn it, Watson.
No.
Come on. Come on, man.
Hospitals and dispensaries in London. I have found my book, Holmes.
Good. Put it on the work table, will you?
This the work table? No, that's not the work table. This is the work table? No. Ah, this is the work
And this is how my dear friend...
Whee! What? What? Writing these lines, the famous Sumerian necklace belonged to the Marquis of Conyngham. Has still not been recovered. Our editorial staff remains reserved as the role of that the famous Sherlock Holmes has played in the affair. But this is not the first time that Mr. Holmes compromised himself during the course of his so-called investigations. After recalling the second stain case, the affair is indeed strangely similar to the Marquis of the necklace misfortune. Indeed, Mr. Treadaway Holmes, Secretary of the State of European Affairs, has documented an extreme value in his safe box, which has been stolen but a few days earlier. Who, if not Sherlock Holmes, could have replaced the document in Mr. Holmes' safe? What was the point of this trick? It was evident that Sherlock Holmes knew the identity of the person blackmailing the gentleman's wife, Lady Hilda Trelady Hope. Sorry if I'm missaying these words. Guilty of a love affair with another man. A sinister black man, a certain Lucas, had a letter revealed a ladyship to Hope's double life. He wanted the Secretary of State's wife to give him the precious document belonging to her husband in exchange for a love letter. She obeyed him. But then Lucas was murdered, and Mr. Holmes managed to find the compromising letter without any difficulty on the crime scene. After it is curiously searched by the police. Does it not strike you as strange? Mr. Holmes knew where the hiding place was without any doubt. As to the motive for the murder, no need to ask who might profit from the crime. Who would accomplice thus appear as a hero in the eyes of the authorities. Evidently, the transcription of the affair undertaken by Mr. Holmes. Mrs. Holmes' friends, Dr. Watson, give another explanation entirely, but is he truly objective? We may allow ourselves to doubt and ask. Really?
Read the paper, Holmes.